Moving on, we got K4K Crypto says, in the bull and bear, you will see coins pump that you aren't a part of. The way you lose is jumping from coin to coin and destroying your life. Most of these will be short term gainers. Long term thinking wins. Long term holding wins. Hex. Hex is long term thinking and Hex is long term holding. That's another reason why I'm so convinced that Hex is going to make it, is because the coins that do the best are the ones that people buy and don't sell. And Hex is coded. It is coded. It is baked into the cake, buying and not selling and earning that trustless yield. And it's very true. This is a very important point, is that people think, oh yeah, during the bull market, everyone's making money, but that's not necessarily true, because if you're not patient and you can't wait within one crypto and you're just jumping and trying to ride those pumps that you see happening, you're going to lose, because the time to get in is before the pump. Once you hit that, once you hear about it, chances are it's up so much that you're down for a considerable correction. And during that correction, even though you're in the bull market and it's probably going to go up following that correction, you're going to get disparaged and you're going to chase the next, green candle. And then the same thing's going to happen. It's just an endless cycle. And you might be up a little bit, throughout the bull market, but not enough to keep you safe from that inevitable 90% correction, or 85, 90% correction, depending on the token. The only way to really have net price appreciation, net profits, is by buying and holding. That's it. That's the only way to do it. And that's what Hex forces you to do. Forces you not to be one of those people that's just chasing the pump. And that's what I love about Hex. And moving on, what else do we have? We got more K4K Crypto. Are you guys following K4K Crypto on Twitter? Because if you're not, you're really missing out. One of the biggest Hex, pulsechain, PulseX, Richard Hart ecosystem Twitter accounts. He's also has an excellent YouTube channel. You can subscribe to his channel at K4K Crypto. He's got 24,000 followers here. He's got over 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. Unlike me, which, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel. Please like this video if you're enjoying the content. Really helps. But what would even help more is to go in the description below and sign up for the Furu Finance email newsletter. That would really help. I would greatly appreciate it. You get exclusive content that I do not cover during the show. But moving on, we got K4K Crypto. The same way people trade altcoins in order to accumulate more Bitcoin or Ethereum for their long-term holds, people will try the same strategy, but for Hex, pulsechain, and PulseX. The problem is most people just end up with less Hex, Pulse, and PulseX than they started with. Think long-term. Very, very true. People are trying to get into these smaller, low cap sort of cryptos that they think are going to have these massive run-ups. They usually don't. And even if they do, chances are you're not going to be able to time it. You just got to get into what you believe in. You can't play games, especially with Hex, because in the time that you're trading back and forth, if you were locked into Hex, you could have been earning the yield, because Hex monetizes the time value of money. So even if you could buy considerably more Hex, are you buying more than you would have earned if you were just sitting there staked instead of trading? Probably not. It just makes it that much harder. So yes, very true. Great point by K4K Crypto. K4K Crypto's got awesome content on Twitter. We got more from K4K Crypto. When you make it in crypto next cycle, people will say you didn't earn it. Exactly. People think, oh yeah, it's so easy. He just got in when it was low. Oh yeah. Like, what's the big deal? He got in when it was like so low. It's so easy for him. He just got lucky. They don't say it was easy. They say he got lucky. You did not get lucky. I mean, just think about the sentiment. Think about what's going on right now, right? Like, think about people are talking about how crypto's gone forever. People are associating crypto with Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX and all those sorts of things. And it's really questionable if people are actually questioning whether it will come back. And even if it does come back, maybe it'll take another 10 years. Like, people really are trying to are staying away from crypto, I'm saying. And it's not lucky. It's not lucky. It's knowing you really have to have conviction. You really have to be brave now. You have to be brave. I mean, you have to be brave to go against all the sentiment and things like that, and be able to dollar cost average during these turbulent times in order to make it in the next bull market. So don't let anyone tell you you were lucky. You were so not lucky.